I love music. There's something about it. I love it. I love music. You know, I always listening to music every time. Have to have my headphones on. It's not because I don't want to, want people to think I'm ignorant, even though that's what it perceived to be. But I love having the music. I love feeling it. It takes me to another world that I wish I want to see. I want to see it. I want to see what the world of music is. It's. I've been loving music forever, forever. It's my second heartbeat. You know, I listen to now. I mean, I remember at one point I listened exclusively to hip hop. Now, unfortunately, the times have gone to the point where hip hop is not really hip hop. It's called hip hop. Repeat me, hip hop. Is very few, very few true hip hop artists. Lupe, but my music interest has broadened to the point where I not only listen to hip hop, old school, true hip hop, but also electro, dubstep, rock. I've listened to. It's broadened. Because of the sounds, and there be some artists, music artists that will combine hip hop. I mean, combine multi genres, multi sounds from different genres into their own sound, and it be sounding good. You know, Artists like the Glitch Mob, Grits. Griz. Check them out. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Uh, just other artists. You know, of course, I listen to hip hop. Favorite artist is my favorite overall artist is Lupe. Now, I've also listened to Kendrick Lamar. I I listen to Jay Z and Nas, but they've been in the game for since the '90s. They've been in the game since the '90s. So '90s. Um, I've listened to a music artist named Skrillex. First time I listened to him, I was blown away. I couldn't believe the sound he was making. Other artists, Nero, Wolfgang Gardner. These are electro artists, electro music artists. Artists that if it's not your taste, then you don't need to listen to it. But my music interest has broadened to the point where I don't even care what genre you are. Do you sound? What's your sound? Does it sound good? Does it sound like it? Like I could put on my headphones and not worry how it sounds. I know how it sounds and I like it. Um, Another thing I like to like also with music is video games. I am a sucker for video games. I've loved video games since the age of 3, where I had my first, Sega, my Sega Genesis, and my first first game, Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Okay, anybody who's had Sonic the Hedgehog 1, not 2, 1 has enjoyed it. I play it with now, play music now. I'm playing video games now for 2 decades. Wow, 2 decades. I've had Sega. I've had Game Gear. Not only Sega Genesis but Sega Game Gear. Uh, I played Nintendo, Super Nintendo, SNS. Mario, Luigi, Metroid. Uh, you know, I've of course I've had PlayStation 1, 2, not 3. You know, I've had a lot. I've played a lot of games in a lot of systems. I still remember when Xbox One, not Xbox One, the new one, but Xbox, the first one, when that came out, big brick of a system that will break your back if you're not too careful with it. I mean, it was just ridiculous. The first system with a hard drive. Now it's everywhere. Sony has one. Microsoft, of course, has one. Nintendo has one. But I've play well a lot of games. A lot of games I don't even remember the name of. Of video games too is such a relief that if the government ever tried to ban it, I will march in a sea of people to Washington D.C. And I don't care if the police is there because this is for cause. This is for video games. But they're not gonna do it because I bet you a lot of people in the White House play video games too, and they keep it closed door, thinking, "Oh, we're doing grown-up stuff here." Oh no, you're not. Just in closed doors. I bet you're like, "Yay, video game! Oh, somebody got Mario Kart 8! Mario Kart 8! Oh, I will beat your ass in Mario Kart 8! Oh, you want to go at Madden, bitch? Oh, really? Oh, you want to tussle in Madden?" I'm just saying, they do grown stuff in the White House, but I bet they also do play video games. But video games is just, I remember when I was a teenager, it was therapeutic to me. It was like every day I came home from school, I would go play video games, and I couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait. It got me through my tough, rough teenage years. I don't want to go back to that time. Yeah. But not just music, but video games too. I enjoy those too, and I still do enjoy those too. Still do. No matter how old I get, I can never not like it. I can never like music and video games. I mean, especially when music make their own soundtracks to certain video games, and you listen to the music while you're playing the game, and it's incredible, incredible. So yeah.